Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Heracles, Porsche's professional intro. Yay!
Hey, what's up everybody? Heracles, Porsche, also known as Lock, and other places, and Noob. And in today's video, we are going to be trying to do like a lot of coverage on, Dust 514 community stuff. In case this is somehow your first time watching one of my videos, you are watching old footage. You are watching old footage. Yeah, you are watching footage from before Dust 514 closed down. I know that's obvious to 95% of you, but I still have to deal with these 5% of people who don't know what I do here, who badger me every time how they can somehow play Dust 514. And I have to tell them, you're watching old footage. You're special person of the week. Yes. But I haven't had to deal with that for a couple videos. But yeah, I'd still, even after my giant rant about the fact that Dust 514 is never coming back, I still have people coming in here asking that. So, want to get that out of the way. Speaking of people who, are maybe not up on what's going on, I wanted to spend some time covering, shall we say, less than completely honest Dust 514 resource. It's called the Dust, and I've covered this again, I've covered this in a previous video. It's called the Dust 514 quote Eve quote page, and it is trying to, for reasons uncertain, con people into believing that Nova is already here. Okay, I'll read what it says here. It says, "Attention mercs, we have 2 hours until our new game, Project Nova, is available to download on PC completely free." False. "We here at CCP would like to thank all of our fans for their support. We believe this game would be an even bigger craze than our first PC game, Eve." False. "We will leave a download link, the new official website, exactly at 12 US Eastern Time." False. They never did it. That was on February 20th. It's February 26th. The link, strangely enough, from this con site has, never emerged. Um, and this is a follow. This has been a long con, folks. This is something, I don't know. He had an announcement ages ago about, he was gonna. The announcement is coming, and then he produced the announcement. And by the way, this isn't a huge thing. I could have easily skipped over even mentioning this because it's not like the vast majority was taken in by this, but the post got 20 likes. I see at least, 10 different commenters who were, responding and clearly taken in by this, and, you were duped. You were duped, guys. It's not real. It's not a real thing. And I tried to warn you all. I tried to warn you in a previous video, but apparently he still was able to have fun with a few of you. Now, you guys know which team I like to play for. I'm big on the truth. But, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's worth getting angry about it, and I'm someone who usually reacts pretty poorly to dishonesty. But I realized something. I realized this very peculiar gentleman who's running this con. He's in the same boat as a lot of us. You know what I think? You know what I think's going on with this gentleman? And I'm just guessing here. I think he misses Dust 514 too. Because, I think he misses Dust too, guys. Because, you guys remember in the game of Dust, of course, this was only late in the game's life cycle, but later in the game's life cycle when, I started to become a big thing. You guys remember we could con each other? You guys remember all the Dust 514 cons? When people could say they had officer weapons and didn't, and receive ISK. I think this guy was probably a former Dust 514 con artist, and I think he was one of those guys, and he just missed it so much. He just missed that aspect of the game that he just had to carry that through and you know continue to be that even after Dust died. Isn't that sweet? If everything's nice if you look at it in the right light, isn't it? Isn't it nice? But you guys know me. I will never team up with, I'll never really be on the side of people who are full of shit. There's two teams in life, people. There are two teams. There's team, you know, you're full of shit, which is the team I'm on, and then there's the team this gentleman is on, and it's the team. Now I'm not. There's my team. There's team you're full of shit, and there's his team, which is no, I'm not. And I'm never gonna switch teams, folks. Imagine how awful it would be if I did. Imagine if this gentleman had, the only remaining Dust 514, YouTube page teamed up with the only person. But skepticism. Skepticism is a big thing with me, and it should be with you guys too. That's a sign of a healthy brain. That's skepticism. Also, when I made this video, I was also tempted down another dark route, the route of just, insulting everybody. You guys know I don't shy away from that, having a little fun at people's expense every now and then. But, I've been doing that quite a bit in some of my recent videos. I don't want that to be a trend that just massively takes over the channel, so I'm just gonna say, hey, it was a lie. I hope everyone involved had fun, but this gentleman was full of crap. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna end it there with the coverage of the fake Dust 514 page. All right, I'm going to mention something to kind of take the tempo up of this video a bit. Very recently, Jadek Mannheim, big poster and commentator of the Dust 514 community. He released a folder of Dust 514 related screenshots, and I happen to think that's pretty cool. There's a lot of neat little stuff on there. There's a little war barge glitch picture I took is in there that I'm quite proud of even to this day. So that's worth checking out. There's a lot of dev stuff. Good transition time. Of course, I'll bring this up again. I don't know how many of you guys saw the video that came out with the CCP Shanghai team. If you do a search in YouTube for CCP Mannequin Challenge, or even if you just type CCP Shanghai, you should find pretty easily that video of the team from CCP Shanghai at a party together. And I just remember when I saw that, just what a shock to the system it was, because I'm sure you guys know the boat I'm in. We have gone well over 300 days, since we heard, anything about the development of Project Nova. So to see all the people who, work at the company that's supposed to be, supposedly developing the success for all their, just laughing it up, these people I wish we heard from and never did. It was kind of a shock to my system, I don't know. But I would love to hear from more people what they think of that. Sorry to go to the slightly negative place again, but, there are definitely concerns that, the FPS EVE community, is whatever you want to call it, is not going to get much of a mention at FanFest. But I do want to keep tackling the fact that, we don't really know where Project Nova is. But I do want to wrap up my Dust 514 coverage, so it gets to the point where it ends exactly 1 year after Dust 514 ended. That's kind of my plan with this channel. It always kind of has been. And I hope you guys will continue to support me if I happen to move into some more mainstream content. But anyway, I want to end on something fun. Guys, I've mentioned this before, but I've been playing this game called Battle Islands Commanders. It's free to play. It's like this awesome little baby RTS. I've never been into RTS before, but the way they format this, I absolutely adore this game. So if you guys want to play this, I would love to hear if you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Titanfall got an update. That was fun too. And that's everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed my short little video and were able to take all that information in. It was very condensed. which I think is awesome. And I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, we'll see you Star Slide.
That's very funny. A fly marrying a bumblebee. I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, 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 happy.